Needs another good shot though.
49.
Looking to see if he could find the gap there if he pots this red, but he'd go close to cannoning into the black. I mean, he's coming around again and may have to play the cannon, but he could knock the black on, Ken, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could play both here. He could try and kiss the cannon, kiss the black towards this right hand corner pocket, or just try and miss it and hit the red just right of it, stay in the black. Well, he's just managed to hit the red on the way down. And this is tricky. Now, if the red on the left hand side of the table wasn't there, this would be almost like a shot to nothing, but the fact that the red would be on the left hand side of the table. And he's played that very well, has he? Is it gonna drop? Oh, well,
50.
For all the world that looked in, I'm sure, and he felt it was in the minute he hit it. Another half a roll and that black would have dropped.
So the first chance for Mark Selby in this second session. One red that may come to Ding's rescue. That black was quite a tricky one, as Ken mentioned. He almost knocked it in, but it's given Mark Selby a bit of a lifeline in this frame. Ding was queuing so well, he thought I might as well take the black on. He could quite easily have put the blue safe and kept it tight.
9.
Yes, and a couple of
60.
Reds and blacks, and then certainly thoughts will turn
70.
towards that red that's on the right hand cushion, and the red that's closest to the white now, that would certainly be the red I'd be leaving. After he pots this black, he'll take possibly the red closest to the pink spot, and leave the red that's closest to the white till second last. Try and leave an angle on that to take that red off the side cushion. So this is what snooker players do. I think sometimes 3-4 shots ahead.
24.
Now just pot this black and leave the white low on this penultimate red.
Yeah, it's always a little bit risky when you pot a red and move a red. You've got to make sure you get the cue ball off the cushion as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays this. He's left that angle, like you said, Ken, and if he removes that difficult red, he must get the white off the cushion.
32.
It all depends on the cannon onto the red.
Well, he's looking at leaving the cue ball high on the black, but I think he's got a nice angle. He can force this red in and play it with a lot of left hand side, bringing the cue ball up towards the blue.
That's the only problem with that shot.
33.
If you catch it like that, you put yourself under pressure with the next shot. Played to hit it half ball and bring the white off the cushion with the red. Just a little bit of noise from the other table. Mark will just take a few seconds before he plays this very important shot, because the black is very difficult. He's even thinking about possibly leaving a snooker, but well, 3 frames behind. Make your mind up time.
Green ball. Mark Selby, 33.
So the snooker it was. Didn't want to risk the black. Well, he can get to the potting angle, and I don't think the brown is hampering him, is it? We'll find out shortly when he puts his bridge hand on the table. No, he can cue along the side of the brown. He just about got away with that. Once he missed this and it wobbled, I thought it was going to go over the middle pocket. It's just ran past it. You wouldn't think of taking a double on here, would he, Ken?
Well, there's a big target behind the green and pink, so but it's possible. It's a natural double. Well, probably wish he had have played it now because he's left this red on. And that's a poor shot from 딩전휘.
Yeah, that was a shocker from Ding there, really. He was trying to get that red somewhere near the black and he's put it straight over the pocket. Now, the fact that yellow is off its spot makes this a little more difficult.
As he hit it, needs to run a little bit. That's okay.
8.
Could be a big turning point in the match, Ken, this frame, because Ding was in complete control with that 50 break and he's played a few terrible shots.
10.
Yes, and it could come back to haunt him. Brown to blue will be difficult. As long as he's not straight on this brown, and he looks pretty straight, he might have to deep screw with a lot of side here, and that's a little bit careless. Now watch the spin. That's okay. I was a little bit concerned.
17.
It was gone dangerously close to the middle pocket when it came back off the side cushion, but just watch him hoping it wasn't going to go towards that middle pocket. Now needs a nice
22.
angle on this pink. It's okay. Would have liked to be in another couple of inches higher, but
in the frame.
well, fantastic
Mark
break from Mark Selby. 딩전휘 looked in complete control in that frame. It handed an opportunity to Mark Selby and he duly obliged and he cuts the deficit, but he still trails 딩전휘 6-4.
That was such a huge frame for Mark Selby to take. Could quite easily have fallen 4 frames behind, and it looked for all the world that was going to happen. He was on a 50 break, Ding. He was queuing really well. He just ran slightly out of position, and this was a very tricky black he took on. He almost potted it, but he was always going to leave a red for the left. And then this, just playing a straightforward safety shot. We thought he might be able to take a back double on with a bit of safety in mind, and to put the red straight over the pocket, that cost him dearly there. can see we've now got the Crucible Arena to ourselves, just the one table, play finished on the other table. And that's great from a player's point of view, Ken, because you've no distraction coming from the other table.
Yeah, but also the atmosphere as well, Dennis, isn't it? You have all the crowd focused on the one table, and it just creates a greater atmosphere even. It's such a different arena, isn't it, when the screen goes up?
Well, the weather has changed a little bit. I see Mark blowing his hands there, but it's certainly not cold in the Crucible, that's for sure.
And sometimes the air conditioning is put on out there. Sometimes maybe players feel it a little bit. See Ronnie O'Sullivan coming out with a cup of hot water to keep his hands warm here a few times.
Thank you. Frame 11. 딩전휘vssel비.